Hey everyone, it's Sharp the Smartass Dragon here with another edition of Dragon's Den. And this time we're going to be reviewing WWE's Great Balls of Fire. With me as always is my co-host,
DSB, Dragon Chair Pods. What's up, guys?
Now let's get on with the show. I apologize if I still sound a little tired. I've been working all night, so for that.
Me and him both do overnights, basically, so
yeah.
During the day is normally our sleep period.
Yeah, so we apologize in advance.
Some of the matches that we said in the prediction video aren't going to be here due to a WWE time crunch. They were they were pretty much done on Raw.
Yeah, and we apologize ahead for that as well.
Yeah, exactly. So
let's move on to the show.
All right, I'm going to announce something real quick. Heath Slater. There's a spoiler. Anyway, Heath Slater went against Kurt Hawkins after the Reigns Strowman match.
Yeah, that match is we don't care about that.
Yeah,
we're just going to ignore that one.
Heath Slater won, so yay, no one cares.
Yeah, we're going to ignore that. Okay, let's move on to the show. I like Great Balls of Fire. It was a good pay-per-view overall, in my opinion. Very good.
I thought it was very good, actually. Very good. Big ups to Raw. They've been having good pay-per-views. Should have done the same. The kickoff match, let's go right into it. It was Neville
versus Akira Tozawa for the Cruiserweight title.
Woo! Alright.
He's happy because Neville won.
Because I called it. It was a good outing. Neville was able to do a lot of heel things.
Which includes cheating with weapon.
He still whooped that ass. Anyway, I'm happy because I won. I like Neville as champion. I like him as a heel. I think he's doing a good job. He was able to do it and preserve his opponent. And, it works into the tightest, group they have going on. Maybe showing more attention to him than Apollo. Maybe, putting him against Apollo at some point.
Yeah, that's a good idea for what we have in mind for types of worldwide brand. I really like the match, definitely as well. But something tells me this is far from over. We might see this rematch at SummerSlam.
Alright, we're going to roll right into the next match, which makes me even happier. Anyway, Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins.
Screw you, by the way. Yeah, screw you. Like the match, I really did. Even though there wasn't much of Bray's spooky powers at work, we'll just say spooky powers are.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
His presence, really. But the fact that they made him do a classic heel way to win, it definitely adds to his character, I think.
I really like it. I think he's doing great work. He cuts really good promos. He's really good in the ring with his, what did you say, mysterious creepy powers? Anyway, no, I'm good with that. I like that. Even with him not using his creepy powers, it proved that he was able to actually hold his own in the ring without needing those. So those are just additional to his character. Again, good win for him and Seth Rollins. And then, is a good opponent to actually beat and go over it. He really did Bray Wyatt justice.
Yeah.
We're going to roll right into the next match. We're going to go right into the next match, which is Big Cass versus Enzo.
I love Enzo's promo. I didn't like the way he came out doing his dance and everything. It's supposed to be a serious match between him and Cass, but really liked his promo. Really did.
I thought he should have came out and been really heartfelt, maybe serious, walk straight to the ring. So I agree with you on that. We both called this one.
Cass destroyed Enzo. It was a bit uncomfortable to watch, but that's what we were kind of hoping for when it's between best friends.
However, like I said, the promo was probably one of Enzo's best promos.
It was probably the best part of the match.
Yeah, and like I said, everyone expected Big Cass basically destroyed him and threw him around like a little baby doll. So that's what we expected. It was nice and good. Next match is the anticipated 30-minute tag Iron Man match.
Now, I thought this match was going to be a bit lackluster because it's a tag team match combined with an Iron Man match, which is supposed to be grueling and endurance and test your endurance. But overall, I really liked it.
I thought it was going to go a certain way, especially when Sheamus and Cesaro practically started off the match with a win almost.
15 seconds into it.
Yeah, so bell rings, bam, But the Hardys did come back and they did tie up. I like all the matches that the Hardys are in. it kind of maybe opened up, for like maybe a hard, a delete, thing.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, they managed to lose. Then they went on Raw. I made references to their broken gimmick. They lost to Gallows and Anderson, which only either fuels up one of two scenarios we have in mind for this. One, the Hardys are going to break up, or two, they're finally going to go into the WWE edition of the broken gimmick.
Which I kind of don't want to see them break up. I would love to see the broken gimmick.
Yeah, I would really love to see the broken gimmick too. I love that.
Good. It ended up being 4-3. Like I said, the Hardys did come back and tie it up, and then it was a really good match.
Great match. One much anticipated, and I always love seeing the Hardys go with action.
Next match we have up is Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
Bit lackluster in my opinion. It ended in count-out.
I took a bathroom break.
I mean, one of the good spots about this was Alexa Bliss's broken arm psych out.
Oh yeah.
Every time she does, she's double jointed, so she made it look like it was broken. Which, no matter how many times I will see it, I will always be surprised by it. I will always think she broke her arm.
Alright, now, here's what I would have done with it, just quickly. I would have sold it as a real injury, like maybe had a heel, smack her with a chair, do the concerto on the arm, and really sold it. But it was a cool way to kind of let you know that she had that capability. Overall, stale match, in my opinion.
Yeah, but at least at the end of the match, Sasha managed to attack her and add a little bit more heat to the rivalry.
So, and sorry guys, I missed that because for like a good 12 minutes I was, or not 12 minutes, I'm saying for a good 5 minutes or so I was in the restroom. So I seen the beginning of the match, I just didn't see the end of the match. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on is The Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. This is where I took my bathroom break. Because this match and this feud is stale, WWE. It's done. Let it be done.
They had the Miz Taraj, and they had Marie. Basically anybody that he could use as a distraction was a distraction.
It went exactly as we predicted.
Yeah, me and him were both right on this too. In our prediction video, I kind of thought the Miz was going to win. I was hoping it would actually end the feud right here, but it looks like it's going to.
And I added a little extra that the Miz Taraj was going to get involved completely.
And I said Marie, so we were both right.
This feud has been going on for too long, WWE. Even before the Superstar Shakeup. Please let this feud end.
I say it ends at SummerSlam. Let Dean get his last rematch.
Well, of course, let me add a little something to that. On Raw, Seth Rollins got involved and now he's in a bit of a feud with The Miz, along with Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt, to a lesser extent, is involved in him somehow. So the way I see it for SummerSlam, it's a 4-way for the IC title. Bray Wyatt, The Miz, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins.
Hey, I can dig that.
I'll really dig that too. That'll actually add a little bit of
excitement.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Excitement to the match.
Alright, let's talk about what was supposed to be in the next match, one of the most brutal matches in Great Balls of Fire. I'm talking about Roman Reigns versus Strowman in an ambulance match.
Not as intense as I thought it would be.
That's why I said supposed.
Yeah, I mean, but Strowman did look strong taking all those chair shots.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. He definitely proved he was a beast. They didn't really damage Roman's character by allowing him basically to put himself in the ambulance. However, what happened after the match may have been the anticipated heel turn.
Yeah, and like we said, Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins had a match during when Roman Reigns backed an ambulance into a steel trailer, completely imploding the ambulance. Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins were basically a distraction. Not much of a distraction, especially when you just turn the cameras back to the ambulance.
Basically, honestly, I think their match was for the live crowd. It wasn't really for us watching at home. So,
but overall, and seeing Strowman so busted up like that, still barely standing though, awesome.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And like I said,
he looked bloody, yet he still managed to stand. What's it gonna take for this guy to stay down for more than permanently?
And I think that's what it's about. And like, this is a feud that you can actually kind of get into. You know what I mean? Especially if you have him being like a face, and then you turn Reigns heel.
Which is what's needed for his character, people.
I really think that could really be a big selling point. And,
so please solidify the Roman Reigns heel turn.
Definitely.
I don't care if Strowman does turn face or not.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Reigns heel.
I would even be willing, if you turn him heel, to be okay with Roman Reigns winning the feud. You know what I mean? Like he puts out the big man.
Yes.
And does a really heelish big dog gimmick.
Yeah, just so long as you do heel Reigns justice.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's move on.
All right, and now let's move on to the main event: Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Universal Championship.
Even though Samoa Joe attacked Lesnar before the match, Lesnar and Heyman before the match, I think.
Yeah, it was like before the match.
It was short, but it was intense.
Yeah.
It was intense, and I love that part.
In my opinion, I thought like Joe really gave the best fight probably Lesnar's had, especially almost making the Beast fall.
Oh yeah.
But almost, you know, I mean, it was insane.
It was intense. It was short, but it was intense. Great wrestling maneuvers on both sides.
Also, Samoa Joe able to take basically the Kimura and then also taking Brock Lesnar to F5 him, so he didn't tap out like Brock wanted. You know what I mean? It took an F5 to put away the Samoan Destroyer.
So overall, intense, short, but loved it.
I think all Lesnar's matches are really. I don't think he has what it takes to be a beast for long periods of time for a guy that's about the same size as him. And Samoa Joe is very athletic to be the size he is. So big ups, good match. Kind of wanted it to go the other way, but we called that Brock Lesnar's a win because we called Lesnar Strowman at SummerSlam.
So that may not be possible with what happened to Strowman.
Yeah, but now they may change it. But either way, I definitely called Brock Lesnar. I called Brock Lesnar, and so did he, going to SummerSlam as champion. I think he's gonna be. I think maybe they're gonna let him ride that out.
Okay, now for the overall thinking of the pay-per-view. What did you think?
I thought it was really good. It had its fair share. It had a decent beginning with the cruiserweight. The women's match was awful. I mean, I like the little double joint thing. That was cool.
That was probably the only good part about the match. I thought it was great. Great balls of fire. Really liked that pay-per-view. It went really well in my opinion. There were some lackluster moments, but overall, I really liked it.
I thought that they tied it together with the amount of time that they had. I was kind of disappointed in the aspect that all the matches that were supposed to be on the card weren't able to be there. But I think some of them got cut out for the ambulance bit.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's why the main event was shorter as well too, because the ambulance bit did take a lot of time, but it did do both of those characters justice. So, what do you give it as a score?
Okay then, score out of 10, between 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I give it an 8. Great matches, great promos, a couple of lackluster moments, but they didn't drag on the show. Great pay-per-view overall in my opinion. What about you?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Here, and I thought, pretty high for me, right?
I'll say, probably the highest you ever given it.
It is. I thought it was a great match. Had a lot of great moments. Again, the Dean Ambrose Miz heel. It would have been a 9 for me, but that was really bad. Also, the main event was a little short for my liking, but it was very intense and what I wanted it to be. The ambulance match really brought it home because it made me believe that maybe we could have a look back into the Attitude Era and they're not going to be afraid to bleed. So for me, it was an 8.5 all around good pay-per-view, good job Raw. You did top Money in the Bank. So now it's SmackDown's opportunity to come back.
With Battleground.
With Battleground and try to, be better than that. Look, that's what we need to see a back and forth of who's going to be better. That will bring up ratings. That makes me want to watch.
Well, with that being said, everyone, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to our channel.
And click on that bell reminder button so when we submit our videos, you're the first to know.
And that's it for another edition of the Dragon's Den. I'm Sharp the Smart Ass Dragon.
I'm DSP. See you guys.
Peace to everyone here and members of the Dragon Revolution.